Welcome back. Let's try this one more time. Oh, this is such a pain. Couple of little sputters. Not too bad so far. Welcome back, Atlas Galacticus. Thanks for jumping over to take 2. Is the sound coming in all right? Okay. Here we go. So far, so good. Gonna hop over to my settlement right over there across the way. Just want to see if there's anything pending. I don't think so because I was just here a little bit ago. All right. Excellent. Glad to hear the sound is back to normal. Oops. There we go. Let's see if we can get back to it. Sometimes all it takes is a reset. Let's turn this back on again. So I know which one has that, which ones have the base part and which ones don't. Oh, I need to add the globe to those upper parts right up there. Okay, it's 3 of those. All right. So, I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back over here, Sergeant Belson. Yeah, it does seem to be doing much better now. I need to remember to just, before I stream, I just need to reboot my laptop. Oh yeah, I got this one up here I gotta do. There we go. That one's the trickiest to turn on. Alright, do you have... There you go. You do not have. Okay. Can you show me the coordinates? I'll show them to my friends. Certainly. Go out here so you can get a nice view of the planet. There you go. Now this is in Euclid. And this is in the No Man's High sections of space in Euclid. So you'll see a lot of discoveries here with the tag NMH for No Man's High. We are a stoner group for No Man's Sky. And but we are welcome to we welcome new players in, and if you want to join our Discord, the link to that is in the description for this video. We are a chill bunch of builders and explorers. And yeah, welcome in. Nip Nip Oreos for Space Buds. You got that right, Deavanti. Atlas Galacticus, you turned 25 on November 15th. Right on. I turned 54 on November 16th. Yeah, it's quite a journey, and No Man's Sky and some Nip Nip just make it better. All right, let's throw some parts in. All right, we need to. Let's see. I'm trying to isolate the globe. All right, just gonna have to go to the menu. And we're going to do a little bit of glitch building. And so basically what we're doing is, so this globe will not like go into the place that I want it without manipulating everything. Hey, Dead Parrot, welcome in. So yeah, this globe, you know, it doesn't really place easily. You know, you can place it on a flat object. You can do a free placement, but it's always upright unless you do a little bit of glitch building. So what we're going to do is put this in our cache. Basically, the game holds a memory of it if you push specific buttons in a pattern. And what we're going to do is press our toggle wire and what is that? Edit mode. So for PlayStation, that's triangle and square. So when you place those together, it gives us this little concentric squares. And then what I'm going to do is come over here and copy this pyramid. Now this pyramid will definitely fit where I want it to go, which is up here. And it has all of these different little snap points that it can go to. Oh, it didn't take. Sometimes you gotta finesse it just right. You gotta press buttons in sequence. And so for this, we're pressing the triangle, which is toggle wire, and the R2 trigger. And you have to do it just right in order to get it to do what you want it to do. There we go. And sometimes if you think too much about it, it's really hard to do. If you just like try not to think about it when you do it, it's generally a little easier. And that might not make a whole lot of sense, but I assure you, it's what is necessary. Now I'm copying that part. And we're going to drop that right in the center. And then we have to turn it on. There we go. And there's another one. Just like that. Sorry, just joined the channel and running away, but I'm a hospital and can't watch stuff long. I'll be around more. Very cool build. Thanks, Deavante. You take care. I hope you feel better soon. Appreciate you dropping by and subscribing. That's super cool. Doing all right, Dead Parrot. Just chilling and building. It's going to be a little bit shorter of a stream today because I am off to a concert later on. Going to see the band, the artist Aurora. I don't know if you're familiar with Aurora's work. Sort of little EDM, little poppy kind of stuff. And but the artist that I know more about is the opening artist, and she goes by the name of Big Pig. Yeah, Aurora's a little bit more poppy, but has that undercurrent of like EDM vibes. Big Pig is a little more more sort of UK neo soul kind of vibe, but she also sings partly in Spanish. It's some really cool stuff. And Big Pig is spelled Biigpig, which I find to be hilarious. And I don't know why. But yeah. A little freeze stream, Sergeant Belson. Seems to be okay so far on my end. There, occasionally there's like a little bit of a lag if I move too quickly, although it's not doing it a whole lot right now. Oh, there it goes, just a little bit. And there's only about a 5-second lag between when I move and what you're seeing, so it's not too bad. Yeah, that's the trouble with that Dead Parrot. Can't leave it overnight. Can't leave it overnight. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of this. This is more glitch building stuff. And what I'm doing here is setting up these wires that I'm going to snap other things to in a little bit. And again, it's one of those things where you have to keep messing with it until you get the buttons snapped just right. I gotta remove this wire if I can get to it. I have to delete that cube. There we go. And what I'm doing is sort of just setting this. It looks like a lot of nonsense, I'm sure. But I'm making it so I have this wire right here, just this short wire. And doing all of those extra little wires that I was just doing makes sure that this wire is perfectly straight and doesn't have a twist in it. Otherwise my parts are going to be twisted and we don't want that. There we go. So now we've got this going for us. It's got a slight twist in it, but it's not terrible. And I don't think this will affect what we're doing. If it turns out that it does, then I might need to go back and redo it. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and put it to the test. And so I've got to build, this is what you call scaffolding, if you are unfamiliar. And so we're building pieces in here. And it's what we're going to connect other pieces to. Gonna twist this camera around. It is all wonky. So we got to do this in 4 directions. Oh, did not go. I need to go down 1 more. There we go. Those need to be submerged. These 2 can be deleted because they are out too far. 3, 4. That is quite the adventure, Dead Parrot. Quite the adventure. Hey, Scott, Rinse, Repeat, welcome in. Glad you could make it in today. Hope you're doing well. It's a pretty decent day for me. My oldest daughter is in town for Thanksgiving, taking a break from medical school. Oh, nope, put that in the wrong place. There we go. Yeah, she is going to the show. Yeah. So it's me and my daughter, one of my partners, and a friend. So 4 of us are going to the show. Okay, we've got those all set. So we're going to come over here, copy the glitching separator, store that into cache, grab a pyramid, and we're going to drop that glitching separator just like that intersection right there. We're doing the same thing right here. And it's a different color right now because it takes on the color of whatever object that you use to switch places with. And the pyramid I'm using is black, and so it gives us this that color of a glitching separator. But it's easy enough to just go in and change that. But we're going to change that a little bit later. We're going to go ahead and lay all of these down. And once again, it takes a little finessing. And we got to restart. Oh yeah, Big Pig and Aurora. Big Pig is like she's like UK neo soul, and Aurora is more like pop, sort of EDM a little bit. I'm not as familiar with Aurora as I am with Big Pig. I listen to her all the time. Yeah, it's a good show. I'm sure it's a good show. I haven't seen either of them live before, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very good show. Oh, you've heard of Big Pig, Scott? KM, FDM, and Pig. I did not go to see either one. I usually, like you usually find me at metal shows, but I love a huge spectrum of bands. I've just more often gone to metal shows. I I've been to a fuck ton of concerts over the years. Okay, got to clear out the cache. Next we're going to grab a compound bulb. Put that in the cache, and then we're going to once again grab our pyramid. We're going to drop that right there so that it kind of goes around the end of the glitching separator. I kind of like the way that fits together. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, Scott. Yeah, I'm really excited for the show. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. Giving me trouble today. Although it's been a little bit finicky. Doing the glitch building has been a little finicky lately. Every time there's a new update, things get a little wonky for a while until everything gets worked out. Oh, right on, Scott. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I listen to some hip hop, not as much as I used to. I dig a little bit of soul and funk. Um, Big into progressive metal, but I also like stuff like K-Flay and Grandson, bands like that. Lots of down-tempo EDM and even up-tempo EDM. I've got a ton of different playlists with different moods. And it just depends on my mood. Oh man. Yeah, this is such a maze of snap points, and it's hard to get everything just right. But we do what we do. I'm the one that takes on these insane projects and just run amok with everything. So it's really, really on me. I've done this to myself. Imagine if Crash Bandicoot met the Tasmanian Devil. That'd be hilarious, Atlas Galacticus. They're not that far off from each other, honestly. Oh, Scott, your PS5 save has been having visual issues. Nothing game breaking since Worlds. Oh, that's a bummer. I haven't had too many issues like that. Um, the problems I've been having is I usually use a mod, but the mod has been causing visual glitches on the startup screen, and I worry that that could be a problem, so I had to uninstall it until I figure that out. Need to talk to JSlacks again to get some help with that. Alright, back here. There's a pyramid. Alright, where's my cube? I should have a cube buried in there. That's not the right cube. I must have accidentally put the wrong cube in. Okay. Alright, it's an easy fix. Wait, is that the right cube? I think that's the right cube. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. Biggest pet peeve now is that when I warp into a system in cockpit view, my crosshair migrates to the bottom of the windscreen. What, Dead Parrot? I have not seen that. That is so weird. Atlas, you mostly listen to classical music because it always calms me down whenever I feel upset. Oh yeah, yeah. I get that. Um, there's a there's some great Mozart for that, and Beethoven. I used to have this one disc called Beethoven for Bedtime that would chill me the fuck out. It was fantastic. Okay, let's get back up into here. Dang it. Okay, there's a pyramid. There. Now we're getting there. Okay, we got that one in, that one in. We'll get that one in soon. Got all those together. I think we can delete this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all of that. There we go. Yeah, I do like me some jazz. I got a few jazz albums, vinyl. Um, love me some Miles Davis, of course. got some Duke Ellington. I've got one of the vinyls is Duke Ellington. It's like Up in Duke's Workshop, I think it's called. Some good stuff. Let's see if we can get on a roll here. Get into a groove. Alright, we were in a groove, but we just hit a speed bump. There's that one. Alright, we've got one more set to do on the ceiling, on this part of the ceiling, and then we've just got two more to do down here. Checking the time, we're good on time. Let's keep on cracking at it. And I believe Heist should still be going on right now, so if you want to play a little Heist, I think slots are also available. Just trying to get this centered. It helps keep everything on the straight and narrow. Back across. Go. Delete that one and delete that one. See, now that one came out perfect. That one is so nicely placed. Perfect, perfect. I love it when it does that. All right. Let's see how quickly we can burn through this. Just gonna get that. It's kind of hard to see everything. But we're getting it. 2, 3, 4. Try not to rush too much because I don't want to accidentally delete something that's important. Not that I've ever done that a million times. And like any other time, just feel free to ask me whatever about building, about No Man's High or No Man's Sky. I think that got into the right spot. Not sure. We'll see as we progress. Also having problems with my PS5 as well, because every time I log in, my PS Premium subscription and my favorite music wouldn't show up. Had to test the Wi-Fi over and over again. Oh, that's a bummer. That sounds pretty angry making. Alright, I'm gonna grab this pyramid and then just put it up here so it's easier for me to get to. There we go. Let's find our groove again. Now we're cooking. Gotta delete this one out. Oh, come on, you were just in the right place. Just 2 seconds ago, you were in the right place. What is happening? Alright, I have to delete that. Delete that. Alright, what the heck is going on? I have to put this one back in. One, two, three, four. There we go. Now we got it. James's All Around Town Live is a personal favorite, and his stuff with Nathan East. Right on. Snarky Puppy? I have not heard of Snarky Puppy. I've heard of Skinny Puppy, but not Snarky Puppy. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ah, falling out of my groove. My groove has ADHD. Just like me. Come on. Get in there. Just gotta keep reminding myself that I did this. I did this to myself. Had to go and make it complicated. Why are you not fitting in the right place? Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. One of those looks pretty off. Might have to go back in and redo that. All the rest of these are pretty even. Like, look at that right there. That one right there. But this one, there is something wrong that I'm going to have to go in and fix. Yeah, absolutely, Dead Parrot. Skinny Puppy required very niche ears. Late night show in the 80s brought all different musicians onto there to do their stuff and play together at the end on YouTube. Cool. Sergeant Belson, that's cool. Jules Holland. Yeah, I never got too much into, like, I knew who Skinny Puppy and Ministry and Butthole Surfers were. Like, I knew all those bands, but, like, maybe one song by Butthole Surfers, maybe two. Didn't really get into the other ones at all. A little bit of Nine Inch Nails. I like Nine Inch Nails. That was some good stuff. Alright, what have we got going on here? Ah, there we are. That's where we left off. Okay, now one of those is off. Man, I'm gonna have to pull this apart and redo it. That's gonna suck. See, like those two, the way they come in and join each other like that, that's what that's supposed to do right there, but it is not. Okay, and that is the other end of that, so something in this one went wrong. Oh, it must have been like those two, the squares were off a little bit. They are pitched just a little bit wrong, so I'm going to have to redo that, unfortunately. I believe, yeah, the ones in those are perfect. Those are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. I never heard of Lard or the Jack officers. Never heard them. Like, when that stuff was going on, I was still on my metal bent, so I was all about Maiden and Ozzy and Dio and um, Van Halen and then the progressive bands like Queensryche and Dream Theater, Fates Warning. Saw all of those bands. But then I also went and saw the Police. And like when I was like 14 or 15, I saw, what the fuck is his name? Corey Hart. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I definitely love me some Porcupine Tree there, Sergeant Belson. Porcupine Tree. Oh, solid stuff. Love it. Absolutely love it. Especially Fear of a Blank Planet. That one has that one's in my soul, I tell you. Alright, we're going to delete this wire right here because we had some problems. Let's try to get this really as straight as we can, because that's going to be what determines how the rest of it goes. Yeah, I have not seen Primus or Korn. I don't know. I liked Korn at first, but then quickly got tired of them really quickly. There we go. That's a better merge. It's still slightly off. Let's see if it's workable. Trying to think who else I've seen. I've seen Kiss. I saw Kiss 3 times. Queensryche 3 times. Fates Warning twice. Dream Theater. Oh wait, that one is still there, I think. Can I get that one? Oh, that's in the way, I think. Oh wait. There we go. Okay, actually that was the correct one. Oh, but I needed that other. Getting ahead of myself. Do you remember that the drummer from The Police made a soundtrack for Dark Passage from Spyro the Dragon? Oh, I forgot about that. Les Claypool for president. Oh man, yeah, I wanted to see. Uh, I wanted to see the the thing touring around right now, which is Primus and A Perfect Circle and Pussifer. I wanted to see that, but I did not get to get tickets for that. Yeah, Sergeant Belson, Deadwing and Absentia. Yeah, those are both great. Those are both fantastic. Who else have I seen? A band called Halloween, a German band. They were pretty magnificent. I saw them back in high school, long time ago, and then saw them for their 30th anniversary tour of that same album, of that same tour. Oh, it's still off. All right, I'm gonna see what we can do about that. This one is just problematic. Okay. Sometimes what you need to do is put these around in a square shape. Sometimes the act of making all these wires in a square shape will straighten out the wire. And you just have to go back around and delete everything as you progress. Uh-oh, I think I accidentally deleted something wrong back there in the back. Oops. Alright, let's delete these. Alright, and we've got the wire back in its original position. Hopefully, we have straightened it out. Make our 45-degree angle. And yes, we have straightened it out. Now that's that's perfect right there. That is perfect. So when we stack this out here, we should have resolved our issue. All right. Is that? There we go. It's not seated in the right place. Let's go here. Try this one out. Let's see, who else have I seen? Motorhead. That was a fucking killer show. That was with Dio and Iron Maiden. That was such a good show. No mention of Nancy Griffith or Glenn Campbell. Like, I listened to that when I was a kid, for sure. But not so much as an adult. Music chat brought to you by Dashboard Devil. Yep, you got that right. You can't get me to shut up when it comes to music. Like, I can go on and on about music. Yeah, I would say Glenn Campbell is a national treasure. Some really good stuff. Not so much into the new country. I've yet to see Willie Nelson, and I don't think I'm going to be able to at this point. Kind of sad about that. But, you know, here we are. Uh-oh. See what it did? Trying to get into the wrong place. And there might be another block back there that I need to delete that's in the way. My first ever concert, I was just a little kid, so it wasn't really my choice, but it was at the Houston Rodeo, and it was the Osmond family. I was just a little kid. Just a little kid for that one. Come on. Get in there. Okay, now see, that's the way those pieces are supposed to fit. Okay, that means I got it right. Now we got to get onto this other side. Yeah, you got that right, Zesty. IR old. IR old. Oh wow, Jim Neighbors, Scott Rinse Repeat. That's wow. That is a deep cut right there, I tell you what. Okay, there is another block back here that I think needs to be deleted. Yep. Can I get to it? Yep. I don't think there's any more back there. Let's try this again. There we go. See, that's the design, how that design's supposed to look. Perfectly overlapped. Perfect. You got me there, Zesty. You got me. You got me there. What? An ex-girlfriend smoked out with George Clinton. Dang, nice. Let's see. Trying to think. Who else? Of course, like David Lee Roth solo, Sammy Hagar solo, Van Hagar, but not the original Van Halen. Who else? I know I've seen more people. Oh, Anthrax, Exodus. Yeah, Sammy was incredible live. Yeah, yeah, I saw him twice live. Yeah, one of those was with David Lee Roth when they did the Halen tour. That was a great show. Back when they were semi getting along. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw him with Michael Anthony. Yeah. Wouldn't mind catching the Best of All Worlds tour, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's a shame he ditched Jason Bonham for Aronoff, but you know, I get it. It's his band. He gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. All right, do we have everything over here? I think we got everything over here. That's looking all good. Okay, we gotta come on down here and figure that out. I think we got. Okay, we just need to add a few things up here. You need to go that and do that. That's what you need to do. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this group called Architac, but They play with a giant Tesla coil, and they play all kinds of video game music and a bunch of other stuff, and they have these lightning shows with a giant Tesla coil. I've seen them several times, but mainly because they played at the local Burning Man festival in Texas called Burning Flipside. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. It's taking quite a bit to get this going like this, and there's still quite a bit to do. I need to go check my my part count, because it's a lot of parts. Yeah, I have no idea why the band Tesla did not do that, Dead Parrot. Yeah, it's getting a lot more complex as we go along, Scott. I just keep adding shit. It's like, oh, what if I did this? What if I added this to it? And I just keep fucking with it. Let's delete these cubes. I'm leaving the wires in case I screw something up and have to replace it. That's something that I'll take out at the last minute. Carefully. You have to take that out carefully. Alright. Let's get the globes in there. See how quickly we can do this. Oh, another bit, like when I saw the police, the opening band was Sting's son. And I'm drawing a blank as to what the name of the band was, but they were really cool. I love their first couple of albums. I didn't like the later stuff quite as much. I'll have to go back and listen to it again, see if my opinion has changed. But that was some really good stuff. Fiction Plane, I think. I think that was the name of the band. Can't remember. Could never come up with something like this. My builds look like a starter hut in Valheim. Yeah, I can't imagine, like, I've never played Valheim. That would be an interesting to play. Atlas, you've never got to see a rock band concert before, but you did see the horse race at the horse racetrack. Yeah, that's a wild experience, going to a racetrack. I've done that once. That was a wild experience. Alright, Dead Parrot. Say hello to Mrs. Parrot, and we'll catch you next time. Go take care of those horses. I know I've seen other bands. They'll come to me at some point. Oh, I accidentally dropped that pyramid in there. Oh, cascade deletion. Oh, that sucks. Alright, I gotta clear out my cache. It's acting weird now. Oh yeah, there was the Monsters of Rock. Um, that was Van Halen with Hagar. That was Kingdom Come Dokken, Metallica, and Sabotage. Yeah, that was a wild show. I said Anthrax. Yeah, I saw Metallica twice. Both times they were drunk as shit and played terribly. It was a hell of a show outside of that, but they fucked up a lot. And Justice for All, and then with the Monsters of Rock tour. Oh, and I saw Steve Vai recently. That was one of the more recent shows that I went to see. That was a really good show. Got to do got to hang out for the sound check on that one. That was sweet. I wanted to see the tour with King Crimson, but they're actually playing tonight on the same exact night as the show that I'm going to tonight. So that unfortunately did not work out. I mentioned it earlier, but when I saw the Butthole Surfers in Benton, Gibby set the stage on fire and the building had to be cleared. That was, oh my god, that is wild. Holy shit. Dang. That's making me think about the Great White incident where one of the band members actually died. Yeah. Are you from Louisiana, Scott? Like in Orange? Like Orange, Texas, that area? Or let me think of some of the other towns. Vidor? What are the other towns? I can't remember. My brain's drawn a blank. Got too many things in my head right now. Can't even concentrate on building right now. Not Vidor, for fuck's sake. Your stepdad is from Orange. I'm a little further west. Okay, all right. So one of my partners, she's from that area, from Orange. Okay, Golden Triangle. All right. I can't remember all of the different constituents of the Golden Triangle, but I get your drift. I get the area. I grew up and was born in Houston, and so I spent about 40 of my 54 years in Texas. Yes, okay, Beaumont part. That's what I was trying to remember. Beaumont and Port Arthur. Those are the ones I was trying to remember. Yeah, my partner spent a lot of years growing up there and a lot of years in Galveston. All right. Okay, what are we doing? I think we've got all of the ceiling taken care of for the most part. I gotta redo one of them again. I think somewhere one of them was wrong. That one's fine, that one's fine, that one's fine. I thought one of them was messed up. Maybe I was mistaken. Nope, that one. That one up there is fine. Those two are layered over. Well, it's a little bit off, just a tiny bit. I'll have to mess with that later on. But I think that's where we're going to call it for today. Oh, grab that heist. I'll get in that heist one last before the day is done. Heist away. But yeah, we'll get at more of this next week. And well, actually, I'll remember to reboot my laptop, so hopefully we won't have any more issues like we had at the start of today. So we can really make some ground, and if I don't finish this in the meantime, then we'll finish it up on the next stream. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate that. Hey, Delta Creators popping in just at the end. Glad you could swing by and say hello. I appreciate that. But yeah, so coming up soon, like at the end of December, is that's gonna be me celebrating 7 years of playing No Man's Sky. So 7 years. So I might do a longer stream than normal for that day. And we're gonna go like on a trip down memory lane. We're gonna check out some of my oldest bases. We're talking pre-glitch build, relics of the ancient past, and just show you my progression over time, so you can get a view of how things have gone over the years and where I started from in this game. And I think I still have a base in a system that was over 6 years ago. So I'm gonna try to find like some of the oldest systems, and just do a nice long set of base tours for that. It should be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to celebrating that. Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll be great. It'd be great to have you check out my builds, Delta Creator. I'll be back at it next weekend, or next week, Tuesday. But yeah, so until then, you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a nice, solid week. And thanks for spending a little time with me. Super appreciate that. Have a great day or night, as the case may be. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.